Jon Stevens up at Rock Creek. My wife will correct me, Rock Creek, Minnesota. These events I think are priceless. I really do. I've been to a half a dozen of them. It's my second time coming back here. It really is a good time. And going to a lot of these conferences, to see guys start, like, this is their annual meetup. Like, hey, Bob, saw you last year, been seeing you here for the last 5 years, you know? And them relationships grow, and pretty soon them guys are calling each other. The farmer-to-farmer networking is phenomenal, priceless. I just got done with a fantastic mediocre presentation for bringing in cattle and the cover crops, figuring out that whole management type deal. For some odd reason, I love talking about cows and soil and genetics and life and things like that. And so to come down here and do a presentation, it scares me out of my skin. I get nervous as a cat. Knees start shaking, you get nervous to speak in front of people because you want to do a good job. You don't want to sound like a complete fool. And I love it because when you're done, when you see you make a little joke and you see people respond to it, or you say something actually smart and somebody's like, yeah, it's like, okay, it's worth it. So the goal moving forward is to do like our grandparents did to mitigate costs. I would love to figure out how to ban herbicide. What's better for the soil? A little 1-inch stirring once in a while if we're bringing back cover crops in between the stirrings, or throwing on a whole lot of herbicide and chemical and poisons onto the soil. I'm gonna say the soil is probably gonna appreciate a little stirring and then bringing back more life. If I can put a test plot aside, a couple acres aside, and be the first guy in our area to have a 300, 350 bushel, 400 bushel, I don't know if that's doable, but if I could be that guy, the weirdo in the neighborhood with the ugly fields is also the guy that is now known for the high yield test plot, it just adds a comedic value that you just can't buy. And I don't know, that's my goals. I don't know.